Breaking news: Buhari goes on another medical trip to the United Kingdom. He should transfer power to Osinbajo immediately, Dino Maleye. The President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, President Muhammadu Buhari, has no confidence in the medical aspect of the country because they've never given attention to healthcare in this country. Himself and his family keep going overseas for their healthcare, and Nigerians can suffer or do whatever they wishes is not his business. He's on another trip to the United Kingdom to get medical attention, and this is rather very unprecedented as Nigerians are raising concerns all over. Former Senator the Buhari and himself, his family can go on medical trip and look after themselves. What's their business with Nigerians? That's the kind of selfish man you have as the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Anyway, he's on another trip to the UK, and Dino and some others are saying, why not transfer power to Osinbajo? Let's get all the details. Medical trip: Buhari should transfer power to Osinbajo, Dino Maleye. Former Senator Dino Maleye has asked President Muhammadu Buhari to transfer power to his Vice President Yemi Osinbajo as he travels to London for medical checkup. The presidency said on Monday that Buhari will be traveling to London, United Kingdom for medical checkup and will be back in 2 weeks' time. But Dino, in a tweet, said Buhari should transfer power to the vice president through a letter to the National Assembly. He urged that the president should do this before leaving the country on Tuesday. He wrote, the president should transfer power to the vice president through a letter to the National Assembly before leaving the country, in line with the constitutional provision. Special advisor to the president on media and publicity, Femi Adesina, had in a statement on Monday evening said Buhari will be proceeding to London on Tuesday, March the 30th, 2021, on a routine medical checkup. He said President Muhammadu Buhari will meet with security chiefs first in the morning, before which he would embark on the journey. Adesina stated that the president would be back from the medical checkup in 2 weeks, that's of April. The statement read, President Muhammadu Buhari proceeds to London, the United Kingdom, on Tuesday, March the 30th, 2021, for a routine medical checkup. The president meets with security chief first in the morning, after which he embarks on the journey. He is due to be back to the country the second week of April 2021. The last time Buhari traveled out of the country was in April 2019 for medical checkup in the UK. He returned to the country in May of that year. Now he's traveling again, and he has not relinquished power to the vice president. You see how they hold on to power, how they hold on to it so stingily that they will not let it go. You know what? When Buhari left in 2017, and he left for some time, and Osinbajo had to be the president because, power was relinquished to him, a lot happened in the country. For the first time in a long time, the Naira appreciated. And Buhari was able to, Osinbajo, I beg your pardon, was able to cut away some excesses and, put some people in line and speak into issues and matters, that is very paramount to nation building. And guess what? The North did not like it. Oh, they were so angry and wanted Buhari back immediately. And since then, whenever Buhari have to travel out of the country, he has never left power in the hand of the vice president, which is constitutional. He will not do that because the powers that be, those that are ruling behind the ruler, those that are calling the shots, are the ones deciding who does what, Buhari is leaving. You see what he has done? He has asked, he said he will be meeting with the service chiefs, which is okay. He'll be meeting with them, that's fine. But what about relinquishing power to the vice president? He's scared that when he comes back, the vice president will not give it back to him. Anyway, he has given it to the vice president before, and when he returned, the vice president relinquished power to him. That was when the vice president had a lot of young men and women in his cabinet, and things were changing. Things were sincerely changing before you could say Jack Robinson. For the first time in a long time, the Naira appreciated. For the first time in a long time. Did you notice that among those who are clamoring for the presidential race come 2023, Osinbajo is not part of it because they know that he will not play ball with them. He won't play ball with them. So they are not happy with Osinbajo, because I mean he will spoil some of their show. It's better as a vice president, and the vice president just, the president just tells him what to do here and there. It's better for him that, I mean, they prefer it that way, where he's under tutelage, where he's being guarded, where he's being told what to do. They prefer it that way rather than allowing the vice president to hold on to power. So the best thing to do is to ensure that the vice president has no power to be able to give direction in the country. Remember also the case of Amotekun. It was when President Muhammadu Buhari was also on a medical trip that Amotekun issue came up, and the Attorney General of the Federation was having serious issue with the Southwest governors on why they should bring up a security outfit, despite the fact of herdsmen committing atrocity in the country. They failed to see it, and they would rather prefer that people die rather than the governors bring up a security outfit that will protect lives and properties. Anyway, my people, it's happening again. Dino Malaya has pointed out, remember he was a senator, that this is the right thing to do, but we did do it. I can assure you that they won't. I can assure you that by the end of today, we will hear that Buhari is out of the country and has not relinquished power to Osinbajo. Then we'll begin to hear matters like the presidency. People who were never elected into any position or post, people who were not democratically picked by the people to represent them in any way, form, or kind. These are the sets of people who continue to give Nigeria bad names because of their selfish interests. Do you know what they do? Some of them are so selfish, they don't mind the number of people that died. They don't care if there are human beings really. As I think by the time they get there and they begin to amass wealth for themselves, they feel that the other person does not have blood flowing in his vein. Okay, they are of a special breed and the other person is not human. They are of a superior species. I think probably that is their thought pattern. Anyway, guys, please don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Subscribe if this is your first time. God bless you. Bye for now.